The DYU C3 electric bike is a great choice for eco-friendly commuting. It's lightweight, easy to handle, and folds up for easy storage. With a 350 watt motor and a 25-mile range on pedal assist mode, you can get around town quickly and conveniently with speeds up to 15.5 miles per hour. The bike also has dual disc brakes, headlights, and tail lights to keep you safe on the road. Plus, the handlebars are adjustable to ensure a comfortable ride. Whether you're looking for a way to save money on gas or reduce your carbon footprint, the DYU C3 electric bike is a great option. So getting the DYU C3 electric bike assembled was actually a very simple process. It took me under 10 minutes of total time because it mainly came fully assembled right out of the box. They even did include a multi-tool to assemble everything, which is really cool to see and a first time for me. So now taking a look at the bike itself, we can start off with the handlebars. Over here on the left side, we just have our simple handle here, nice and sturdy and strong, along with one of our 2 brake levers and the all-important bell so people know that you're coming up behind them. Right here next to the bell, we do have the power button to power the bike on and off. Over here in the middle, as you can see, we do have this little clamp here so you can actually detach the handlebar or reattach it. This was one of the things we had to assemble right next to the all-important reflector on the front. Then over here on the right side, we have our second brake lever, very easy to pull, along with our second handlebar that actually is our throttle. You simply pull it back and you start going in full electric mode. Now over here on the right side, we have our display, which is actually as simple as it gets. It basically just shows us how much battery charge we have. And when I power it on, you can see it actually lights up and shows us that we have a full charge right now. Right underneath, we do have our button here. You can hold it down for 3 seconds. And that activates the headlight, which is very bright enough to see at night. Now over here on the front above the headlight, we actually have a release lever here that simply pulls open and allows you to fold the bike down for easy storage and transportation. Now personally, I'm not a huge fan of it folding to the side like this, turning the wheel over to the side. I would prefer if it folded straight down and had the wheel straight at the same time. It just looks a little bit better to me instead of, you know, like this. Although maybe this is the best way to do it, but it just looks kind of doofy. Then when you want to ride, you simply fold it back up, lock it back into place, very strong and sturdy, and you're ready to ride. Then of course we do have our nice, soft, comfortable seat that's actually height adjustable with a little lever here. You can raise it up and down. Now I'm not going to open that lever because you know how hard it is to get this to the exact height that you need. I'm not about to move it. Right on the back, we also do have a rear red reflector for safety. Over here on the side, we do have our pedals that you might never actually use if you use full electric mode, but it also functions with manual and pedal assist mode. They are nice and grippy, and each one is labeled left or right. They also each do have an orange reflector for added safety. Now if we take a look at the chain, you can see we don't have any different gears. We just have one simple gear. So no matter what you're doing, if you're going uphill, straight, downhill, you're just gonna have one pedal mode and that's it. But to be fair, in electric mode, it's not really gonna matter. Now all the way down here on the back, we do have a light up LED tail light that lights up when the headlight is on, and also when you pull the lever of the brake, it flashes so people know that you're coming to a stop. Now right above it, we do have this metal platform here that you can attach different peripherals to and bring stuff with you in case you happen to pick up a box or maybe you decide to deliver food as a side gig. And of course, we do have our all-important kickstand. It is nice and beefy and very easy to use and very stable to hold up the bike on its own. So now with that being said, let's get the helmet locked into place and let's take this thing for a spin. All right, so we are off, and what I am noticing immediately is this motor is not super powerful. It's not picking up speed as quickly as I would like because I have it full throttle right now and I feel like I'm going at a snail's pace, which is kind of weird. I was expecting to be a lot more powerful and have a lot more get up and go, but it does still work, and I guess we are looking at more of a budget option, so it does make sense and it still does get the job done. Now, what I will say is it does still go smooth. It is fairly quiet and it is a pleasant ride. I don't feel any bumps in the road and it does feel very sturdy and strong. So now I'm gonna actually come to a stop and we're gonna actually test this out again, see how fast we can pick up speed. So 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, I don't know, it's pretty slow. We're maxed out at about, I don't know how fast I'm going because there's no speedometer, but we're maxed out at the speed, which should be about 15 miles per hour right now. But to get there, it took some time, and I mean, it just feels rather slow. All right, so next up, let's try pedal assist mode. So without actually pulling back the throttle, we should be able to just pedal and have it pick up speed with us. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm in pedal assist mode because I feel like I'm doing this all on my own. It's oh wait, there, I think it started picking up. Yeah, right now the motor engaged and it's making pedaling a lot easier, but we are moving slow again. So now that we tried pedal assist mode, I'm gonna turn off the motor completely and just pedal manually. Let's do this. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I like that you are able to use this manually, but remember, there's only one gear and actually it's not too bad. You know, it kind of feels like pedal assist mode. Maybe it wasn't pedaling assist me. I don't know what was going on, but it got easier. So it's not too bad. I like to have it, probably will never use it unless I have to. So what I will say after using both manual mode and pedal assist mode, they do feel pretty similar. Although pedal assist mode does start picking up, but remember the motor isn't very strong. So even in electric mode, okay, you could definitely feel a difference. But when you're in pedal assist mode, it doesn't feel that much different from manual mode because the motor isn't really doing all that much, but there is a bit of a difference and a little less effort. Oh, wow. And we are back. That was a rather pleasant ride, although like I was saying, the motor itself isn't very strong. But to be fair, it's budget and you get a budget motor, it's fine. It definitely beats pedaling manually or walking. Let's get this helmet off. Whew, I can breathe, but I'm still protected. Anywho, the build quality of the bike itself, made out of steel, very strong and sturdy, very nice. The headlight is nice and bright. Riding it on even this construction-filled road, it was very smooth and solid. I didn't feel any stabilization issues whatsoever. Now, one thing that I will say is, as far as accelerating in electric mode, I'm not a huge fan of having this. I'm more of a fan of like a little knob like on electric scooters. And then here's something else that you just keep in mind. For example, I'm standing here talking to you, right? We're here, I'm like, oh yeah, this bike's really cool. But if I'm not paying attention and it's still on, if I accidentally just twist this, it just starts flying. And that could definitely, you know, like that. Something could go wrong because unlike an electric scooter, we have to kick off in order for it to engage the motor. This one just goes and it just goes, and if you're not expecting it, it can go flying, and that's not going to be a good look. Just keep that in mind. And like I was saying about manual mode and pedal assist mode, they felt kind of similar. You do feel a little bit more relief when you're in pedal assist mode because the motor does engage, but for the most part it feels about the same and there's not too much motor action going on. The brakes do bring you to a stop well, the kickstand's good, and something I really like and I really appreciate about the design is this right here. You can put your stuff here instead of having to put everything on your back in a backpack. You always have somewhere to put your belongings so you don't have to be weighed down with them. Just throw them on there, kind of like a motorcycle. But all in all, even though this isn't the most powerful electric bike that there is out there, it is still good, especially considering that it's a budget bike, and you can still have a good time riding around and commuting because it'll get the job done, especially since you're getting over 20 miles of range on a single charge in pedal assist mode and closer to about 15 when you're in full electric mode. That's still fine, especially if you can charge at your destination. But with that being said, I'm gonna just finish off my ride into the sunset.